Hello there. There's something about that new bike smell. It's just so pretty. You just want to hug it and just... So I recently got a new bike. I got a Canyon Endurace because I wanted to get a road bike. I have a gravel bike, so why not get a road bike? So that's why I got one. Also, I'm trying a new filter on this lens. I just want to see how it feels. It's a mist filter. It kind of gives it like the cinematic bloomy effect. So let me know how it looks. But anyways, yeah, got this bike, but there's one glaring issue with it. Let me explain. When I got this bike, I was super excited. It pretty much checked all the boxes of what I was looking for in a road bike. It's carbon, which, yeah, there's a big argument about carbon and aluminum frame. I'm personally a fan of carbon. Aluminum is great too, but carbon frame. The only thing is it came with clipless pedals. I've never used clipless pedals. You see, my gravel bike has flat pedals because when I bought it, I was just put some really easy, basic flat pedals on there because I'm not an expert, and I love them. But when I bought this one, it came with the clipless pedals. So, and I don't know what I'm doing with clipless pedals. So fast forward to today, and I just went to my local bike shop and bought some clipless road shoes. These are Shimano RC5s. It was what they recommended to me. I told them I just wanted something that was not crazy expensive, but that, had decent quality, and this is what they recommended. And they're really comfortable. I've gotten the cleats on. I'm going to try these out. I'm probably going to fall, and I'm going to document it for all of you to laugh at me. So I just got back from my ride. It was almost 10 miles, which wasn't nearly as far. I was going for 20 miles today, but today I had my very first bonk today. I haven't eaten since lunch, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's about 4 hours. And I didn't eat anything before I went on my ride. I got about 7 miles in, and my legs just went to mush. So needless to say, I learned the hard way about bonking. And I feel like shit right now, so I need to go get like a protein bar or something. So the good news from the clipless shoes is I did not fall. Okay, number one. Number two, I really like them. It took a little bit getting used to. They're cool. I don't know if I would say that they are really that much better than just flat pedals, but I do prefer them. This is also my first really long ride on the new Canyon Endurace. I'm going to review that one later, not right now, because right now my legs are jello and I can barely stand. So I gotta get like a protein bar or a protein shake or something because I'm dying. We're good. Got a protein cookie, some electrolytes. I can't believe I did that. I ate lunch at like 12. I went on my ride at 4, and I didn't eat anything in between, and that's why I completely bonked at about mile 7. That's what I get. Okay, I'm back, showered, done with the ride, and I decided I would give my final thoughts on clipless pedals and clipless shoes and that whole system, because as you know, I ride flat pedals on my gravel bike. I just feel like when I'm riding on gravel, I'm much more prone to like taking my foot off the pedal and like catching myself maybe. Whereas on the road bike, it's a lot smoother. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like, and then tell you whether I would recommend them to you or not. What I really like is that you are securely into the bike and you feel, just boom, like they say you feel connected to the bike, and that really is true. Super stable, and I liked the sensation, the pedaling sensation I got with the clipless pedals being clipped in. And, you just don't have to think about it. Sometimes on the flat pedals, your foot does tend to sometimes maybe slip or move. And with the clipless, I mean, you're in the same spot pretty much every time. So the consistency, I think, is really good for road riding. When I'm riding road, I'm going for distance and mileage, so I just need everything to be consistent. So I did like that a lot. Obviously, the downside, the only thing that I would say is not good about it is, number one, is it is kind of expensive. You know, these shoes are middle of the road clip-on shoes. They're Shimano RC5s. I think they were like $170 at the store. I don't know how much the pedals were because they came with the bike, but they're Keo 2 Max, I think is what they were called, pedals. I want to say maybe they're like $100, whereas the flat pedals I put on my gravel bike were like $20. So it is quite a bit of a price difference, and it can get pretty expensive pretty quick, but I think if you're getting serious into road biking, it's definitely worth it. The downside is obviously falling, which, knock on wood, I haven't done yet. Unclip your pedal or forget to unclip your pedal when you stop. You're going to fall, and that is a downside, and nobody wants to fall. I think those are the two downsides, is obviously cost and falling. I enjoy them. I'm glad I got them. Is it worth it? I think so. If you're getting serious into riding, go clipless. If you're just one of those people that kind of casually takes a ride once a week, or if you're just commuting and you're not trying to get into cycling like as a sport, you're fine with flat pedals. But if you want to get into more of the sport side of cycling, racing, the performance of it, I think clipless pedals are definitely the way to go. So that's how I would sum it up. If you're a commuter or someone who is not interested in the sport of cycling, I mean, they're kind of a novelty. You don't need them. But if you're really getting into the sport side of it, the competitive side of it, I think it is a way to improve your cycling. I'm going to say expensive, but worth it.